Hey YouTube, it's that magical time of year where everybody gets to the same spot, and this time it's North America for the Dallas-Fort Worth World Championships, and we're going to be watching a couple of Rw9 games as he plays against some people who are here in North America normally, and at least one or two people who are not. And this time it's going to be Rw9 versus that guy right there, Yan, playing alongside two regular North Americans in Skills and Jay, and it should lead to some good lobbies based on what I've seen from stuff like this in the past. So we will hop right in to Rw9's POV as he looks to defend against Yan. He's actually been dabbling in Octane, I have noticed a little bit. Feel like pretty much everybody has been sticking hard Fennec, and so the occasional Octanes here and there have become quite noticeable. And Yan, oh my goodness, we're watching Rw9's POV, but maybe it's Yan that we need to be checking out, as he seems to be on his game, playing with Furia, who I think people are hoping to see, you know, make a good run in the World Championships. I think everyone, well, at least I hope everyone, maybe it's just me, wishes for a smaller region, a later introduced region like South America or MENA, to get a World Championship win here soon. And while Furia was maybe once the best chance to do that, as Yan's going to get bumped off the ball, I think it's pretty clearly Rw9 and his Falcons that are most likely to take down a World Championship, which is going to be crazy to think with how hard it was to fight and get MENA in, and all the work that Civic did. If they end up being the first region that isn't North America or EU in order to win a World Championship. Wow, what a shot from Jay after Rw9 got that 50 to go high. It'll just go to show you they were clearly ready to go, and that we should have high hopes for MENA too, although we've yet to really see much from them. If you guys haven't heard, maybe this is your first time checking in because you saw Rw9 and you know he's a MENA player and you like MENA. MENA number 2, not going to be at the World Championships. They could not get X Rw9 now anything to show up, and none of the seeds below them either could, because they found out too late, and you know it's not easy to get visas. So instead, we have a bunch of people who already have US visas, have been here a bunch, and Oxygen taken over. But you know, even the times that MENA 2 has been able to come to events, they haven't been able to show off what a lot of people feel they could do. And Yan, my goodness, Yan is indeed the man, as he's going to hit a double off the back wall to put the blue team up 2-1. Rw9 heading back to the back corner. Jay's going to back pass to him, and he's going to die in his effort to chip the ball up and play it to himself. But Jay with a chance to score on his double. Yan didn't seem to be too worried, though, as Jay was not able to get an angle that was very threatening. Although Rw9 quickly dispossesses him. Jay on the ball. Rw9 and Yan racing. Yan going to get the win. And Yan has looked like a menace in this lobby so far every time he's in the air. Jay's going to wait it out on the goal line. He does get the save. Now Rw9's chance to show what he can do. A little reset, uses it late in order to beat the first defender, and then pulls off the ball to dunk Yan. So that is a nice 2v1 from Rw9. And every part of that was essential to get the beat. Skills didn't necessarily play it that poorly. Rw9 did such a good job of delaying that first reset in order to bait him into going low. Now Yan on the air dribble. A few times now Jay has been able to bump Yan off the ball and then allow Rw9 to go to work. Nice team play to set up the shot. Long shot should be handled by Jay. Rw9 close follow in the corner. An attempt to help clear it, but it is going to get sent right back towards the net. And Rw9's double stopped at the midfield. Rw9 is following really close to Jay, and that's actually going to make it possible for him to beat Yan to this ball, but nothing comes of it, as he will now rotate back. Sees his opportunity to cut midfield. A lot of separation, and wanted to read the Skills clear. But credit to Skills for pinning it high. Now we're getting Rw9 a chance in the world to double that. And now Rw9 keeping ball cam off for a long time, because I think he's expecting Yan to swing around and try and bump him, and he does not want that to happen. Manages to dodge it, as Yan has his boost button glued down, flying straight into the ceiling and back down. Rw9 couldn't get to the midfield 100 before Skills, so he's going to be playing on 0. Jay has done a decent job as Rawas's teammate so far, but he's going to die as Rw9 picks up pads. I mean, he just keeps showing up around 100 boosts that have been taken before him, so he hasn't had boost in forever. He will finally get some, and he'll pop this ball up into the air. What is Rawas's going to do with his first 100 he's seen in a while? Will he be going the distance? No. Skills does take the ball away from him. Jay going to pop it up midfield. Yan tried to clear it and did just a good enough job. Rw9 was going wave dash landing to cut it back in. Yan was there to prevent that, so we might just have overtime as Rw9 puts this into the ceiling and now needs to get over it to force it down to the ground. We got overtime. And Rw9 versus Yan, with the two of them playing alongside a natural North American. And this is actually probably right around the time, or if not after the season reset, because that's when everybody has come over to North America, when a brand new ranked season has started. I'm sure there's been a lot of duo queuing, but neither one of the pros duo queuing right now, as Jay going to bring one to the ground. Nothing left over. Yan clearing this out. Rw9 needs to survive. Does a great job of doing so. And actually a dash on the back wall. And attempted to pin the ball near the side wall. That's what Rw9 has been doing on his doubles. Just keeping them near the side wall, not letting them bounce back out to midfield where the blue team can do anything with them. Jay now dodges Yan on the bump. Rw9 recognizing Skills doesn't actually have a real chance at the ball. He pops it up, leaves it for Jay. Jay 1-on-1 against Skills. He's going to miss high. Yan just yoinked the ball away from Skills. Says, buddy, I got it. Don't worry. But in fact, Yan did not have it. Rw9 makes the save. And now Rw9 air dribble. Trying to go up and around Skills. Credit to Skills this time. He does intercept Rw9. Yan looking to get Meki once again. Does not get it on target. Gets a demo. Nobody has a really great chance so far in this overtime. Actually, I think Jay maybe had one. Could have placed one top left one-on-one against Skills, but missed slightly high. Ooh, Jay backflip. He's just going to yoink it. He is going to yoink it. Rw9 is going to win this one, courtesy of his North American teammate. And we got one more Rw9 replay playing with some international ranked. This time, Rw9 has got Alpha 54 on his team, someone that I'm sure he's used to playing a little bit of ranked with, because I'm sure he's queuing EU servers along with Alpha. But on the other side of the field is a team that I'm sure does not happen very often, which is Lunar, the North American who uploaded this replay, so shout out Lunar. And Super Lucky, the OCE player who is playing, and of course all these guys on nice super low ping here in Texas, as Alpha is going to pass it over to Rw9. Rw9 not able to get the finish. I think in this lobby, the MMR in ranked might be close right now with a reset of the season, but no question, a Rw9 and Alpha 54 duo has got to be favored here in this lobby. As Rw9 booming to the ceiling over the top of Super Lucky into a reset. A flip is actually denied by Lunar. Alpha 54, does he have the follow-up? He went for a backboard double, didn't get it. Super Lucky playing against Rw9 alone. Rw9 actually was very close to leaving that window open, or maybe you could argue Rw9 knew that if Super Lucky took the shot, he'd be wide. Little team play from Rw9 and Alpha 54, just barely not able to finish. Rw9 a little bit too deep past the play to get a good angle on a shot after Alpha's touch. Now can Alpha get this ball down? Ooh, nice pass on reverse. Try and get it to Rw9. Lunar looking to get physical to prevent it. And his double will be disallowed. Smooth catch for Rw9, who is now going 1v1 against Super Lucky. Flick is crossbar down and out. So a couple close opportunities. Alpha 54 is going to try and get a few doubles in order to make it happen. Now Rw9. I would love a pogo shot out of him there. Would have been pretty hard. But he needed something to pop the ball back up. That's why you saw him go for that late tilt up on the ball. Alpha, a bump maybe? Wow, what a defensive stand from the blue team. They've been doing a good job. As for Rw9, unable to 50 it through. Super Lucky over the top of one. Lunar can't do anything else with it. Pinch in the corner from Rw9 is going to lead to an Alpha 54 slam in from the opposite side of the field. And man, they really fought for that. 11 shots to 2. But hey, it's only 1 goal. And anything can happen if you're Lunar and Super Lucky. If you somehow keep them to 1, Alpha going to pop it to the back wall. As Rw9 sets the ball up high, backs off. And Super Lucky and Lunar going to work as a team. Too strong of a touch, though. Super Lucky couldn't get back to it and actually get movement on the ball before Rw9 could intercept. And now he's going to swing wide. We saw him playing with his previous teammate, following so close, directly behind Jay. It felt like every moment he could be. And he's been doing almost the opposite with Alpha 54. He sees Alpha with the ball. And he just swings really far wide away from the play. Just lets him go to work. Now, that being said, Alpha is doing to Rw9 what Rw9 was doing to Jay, which is Alpha showing up right behind Rw9 all the time. And Rw9 going to turn and boom one top shelf when he sees his opportunity. So 2-0. Maybe the scoring is now going to start. Alpha cheating up, gets a demo, has a boost advantage. He's going to air dribble it in. And it looks like they've had enough. They've had enough. 14 shots. I mean, it is only 3 goals, but it doesn't really feel like Lunar and Super Lucky really stand a chance, and they seem to have decided that they don't as well. So Rw9 and Alpha 54, a duo that seems a little bit too good for these North American lobbies, but Rw9 and Jay doing it as well to Yan. Yan was looking good. All these World Championship players looking like they're World Championship players for a reason, and that makes a lot of sense. But we are at 93,000 subscribers. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you guys like videos like this, want to see more, think about subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.